Imagine this. You've worked hard all your life, paid your dues, and now in retirement, you're hit with policy decisions that feel like a slap in the face. Sounds unfair, right? Well, that's exactly what Labour's recent moves suggest. Are they alienating pensioners because they've already thrown in the towel for the next election? Let's unpack this shocking story. First up, let's talk about the winter fuel payment. Chancellor Rachel Reeves recently announced plans to scrap it. Now, this might sound like just another budget cut, but let's put it in perspective. Over 2 million pensioners, many of them vulnerable, are now facing the prospect of a cold, harsh winter without the support they've come to rely on. And if that wasn't enough, Labour followed up with another bombshell, scrapping the proposed £86,000 cap on social care costs. Sure, the cap wasn't perfect, but it gave families some level of financial certainty. Without it, thousands of older adults are staring at the grim reality of having to sell their homes just to afford basic nursing or residential care. Heartbreaking, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Remember Keir Starmer's big promises to the WASPy women? Those 1950s-born women blindsided by sudden changes to the state pension age? Starmer once vowed to support their fight for a fair compensation. Yet now Labour has turned its back on them, leaving these women out in the cold. And as if pensioners hadn't been hit hard enough, Reeves' budget added one more twist. From 2027, unspent pensions will be subject to inheritance tax. It's like Labour has a target painted on the backs of pensioners. Why? Perhaps because they're the group least likely to vote for them. But here's the kicker. Labour's latest announcement isn't just a policy, it's a strategy. Starmer has promised a review of social care in England, aiming for a national consensus by 2028. Yes, 2028. That's 4 years from now, with the next election already on the horizon. Why the delay? Well, history gives us a clue. Back in 2010, Sir Andrew Dilnot proposed the same social care cap that Labour just scrapped. His commission reported within a year, but politicians kicked the can down the road for 14 years before killing it altogether. And now, Labour has handed the problem to Baroness Casey of Blackstock, giving her until 2028 to come up with a plan. But let's be real. Commissions like this are designed to stall, not solve. By the time Casey reports, it'll be too late to implement any real changes before the next election. Here's the brutal truth. Keir Starmer isn't just dodging responsibility for social care. He's quietly admitting defeat. By punting the problem to the next government, he's signalling that Labour has no intention of leading on this issue, or maybe any issue, after 2029. It's a tactic born out of desperation. Social care is a political minefield. Just ask Theresa May, whose dementia tax debacle in 2017 nearly cost her the prime ministership. Politicians have been terrified of touching social care ever since. Starmer's decision to delay is deliberate. It's designed to ensure he never has to face the fallout. In essence, he's handing the issue back to the Conservatives, or whoever comes next, while pensioners and their families continue to suffer. So what does this mean for the future? It's clear that Westminster politics is as broken as ever. Families are losing their homes, vulnerable pensioners are being left in the lurch, and Labour seems more focused on damage control than meaningful change. Is Labour really giving up, or is there a deeper strategy at play?